Okay, so the next miscellaneous collectible we're going after the pipe climbing nonsense of the triangular prism there, is this triangular prism, but also I would just call it a wedge, the yellow and red one. So this one is pretty easy to get. Don't sweat if you haven't gotten it already. All you need to do is go to runoff. And the way I'll be showing you is the quickest way. Otherwise, you can go through the level more normally and get to the other side. I'll show you both. But first, here's the quicker way with all the frames lost. But that frame loss let me get through more quickly. So, sorry if I didn't have much time to tell you guys. So, what you do is when you open this garage door, that one starts to close immediately. So, if you jump across as quickly as possible, duck your head under before this closes, then you can open this again, and you're on the other side. So, this is where our yellow and red wedge is. So, go to this middle trash can, you'll find it, it's right there. So, the other way to go about this, because it's pretty easy to miss this closing, is you go through here, go your normal way, hop onto the blue pipe, or grab, climb, however you like. You don't have to do that, but either way, get to that red button, open it. My apologies for the frames, by the way. That's why I'm not talking as much, because I can play VR games with very low frames. That's not an issue. It's just thinking of what to say and low frames do not go well for me. So, again, this is if you didn't get under the garage door in time. Just run through here. You can take out more of the Combine soldiers if you'd like. I just take out those 3 as a matter of course. That one's usually not that bad. This one's usually not that bad. It's this guy. So keep running up this way. Or, okay. I guess he's not going to be that much trouble for me. Too bad my arms aren't long enough. Oh well. That's the thing about VR, right? Your arm length and height aren't really anything you can do anything about. But if you do have long arms and are quite tall, I would suggest doing VR videos, but that's just me. So, what I did there is I just mounted and hopped up here. Also, another quick way is to just run through here, through the void leak, and then just mount up. Or you can drag that across, or that across. Either way. Again, if you miss the garage door, you can just go through here, up these stairs, and you will be in the area that we were before. Might just be quicker to try to get under the garage door with a couple attempts. Sorry about the frames, and we are in the exact same place as before. Pick the middle trash can, tip it over, and you'll have your collectible. So, now what I'm going to show you, because it's this series, is the reclamation bin. How to get to reclamation bin. So, you can either go to the one at the end of the level, or you can do the pipe trick that I love and I've shown several times on the channel so far. If you climb up here, only this part is climbable, not this. Once you get up here, not here. So if you're here, just do a little hippity hop. It's tough. Do a little hippity hop and get onto this part of the pipe. Make sure in your play space you have enough space to jump. As always in Boneworks, I would say. But you may want to take a couple steps forward as well, or backwards. So make sure you're kind of in a good part in your play space. Give yourself a bit of room to run in the game. Then run and jump. make sure you face into your wall after you mount it. And this is a tough jump, so don't worry if you don't get it on your first like 8 tries. It takes a while to get down, especially because your hands tend to push you away from the wall. So try your best to have them just go straight down. And then of course crouch your legs in the game to mount. But once you're back here, you're pretty much good. Aside from having like the Nimbus gun or something, you can basically go wherever you want using this back alley. And that's the best way I know of to get to this back alley. There is another way later in the level, after the like floating, not balloons, but floating barrels puzzle. There's going to be some lag here, so that's why I'm talking. Once you go through this black building. But anyway, after that puzzle where you throw in a bunch of barrels, it goes up, or however you decide to solve that, you end up right over there, and you can hop that fence. You might be able to see that. There's a little area right there behind that white pipe that you can run along, hop up here with a mount, and then you're here anyway. So, also, I mention it every time I'm here, the spear collectible is right there. So if you don't have that, go ahead and grab it. But we are here for the yellow and red wedge, which is moving in my hand, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, the moment that this guy hits the blue mesh, it has been collected, and you are good.